you feeling tonight?
I feel good. Relaxed.
Good, good.
Yes. I'm always extra energy, so I'm always hyper.
I'm excited to have you
very
here
excited.
with us. We
Thank
know
you
that
for
you were
having me
born and
too.
raised right here in the city of Miami. Tell us a little bit about your upbringing. How are your parents and siblings?
It was 12 of us, mom and dad in the household. You know, average sister and brother, siblings, fight, make up, but we're very close at the end of the day. So we have a little disputations, but we're very close. We get along pretty well. Now that we're older and we understand a lot of things in life that our parents was trying to teach us. But I had a very, very good childhood.
Awesome. What about high school? What about your upbringing in schools? What kind of activities were you into?
Any activities they had open, I was in the door, especially track and field, especially drama, like debate. Those was like one of my favorite subjects. Being in the clubhouse, I ran track, I did cross country. Like running is a hobby for me, so I love working out. But I had a real good high school. My friends, a lot of my friends I still talk to till this day. So it wasn't bad. I can't say that I had, you know, I didn't like school, because I really did like school. And I was very, very interested in all the activities that the school had to offer.
So how were you as a student? What did your academics kind of consist of?
I was pretty focused because I wanted to be able to continue to run track and be in my sports. And in order to attend those activities, you had to have good grades. So I was very focused. I loved it, reading and writing. That was one of my favorite subjects.
So let's get on your music. You know, while you're here today, where did that music interest spark?
It sparked when I was about 12. My uncle was a celebrity DJ, and I kind of like grew attached with him, going everywhere with him, all these celebrity parties and DJs. So coming up, listening to like a lot of rap and singing R&B, I so happened to just started, you know, liking music so much, I started writing my own lyrics and coming up with things, and didn't know that I really had the talent to write and rap, you know. And I just kept going with it. And then, like, as I got a little older, you know, my family, my sister, auntie was like, you sound good. I think you need to take that to another level. Like, you can really get discovered out here, and you can dance. So, you know, I was into a little bit of everything.
So when it comes to dance, did you take dance classes when you were
Yes,
younger?
I did.
Tell us a little bit about that. Did you enjoy it? How did it start?
Well, I don't think I had a rhythm in the world, but I always liked it to dance. So I started off with dance class in school. You know how you have your elective or whatever, and dance was one of them. And I did it to probably like dance 7. And then from there, I just went on to culinary arts. But as far as dancing, I always like, it's like a mind thing. And, you know, I would always practice little dance. I was on the step team, so I was pretty much active coming up. And I just kept dancing, like, you know, and then from there, when I felt like, okay, this ain't finna get me nowhere, I'm finna go ahead and stick to rap. I can't sing much, I can sing a little bit, but I'm finna try to get in one of these challenge shows. Somebody can discover me so I can go to the next level. And I just kept doing it and kept doing it. Didn't have an idea it'll land me here today, but hey, I was persistent at it and I never gave up.
Heck yeah, girl. What about your writing? So you said that when you were in high school, you know, you knew you liked writing, you started writing your own stuff. How did that come about, and I guess where is it now?
Okay, I'm one of them people that keep a lot inside, so I'm into like journals and my diaries, and you know, I don't really like to express much. Like I said, I hold it inside and I'll write it, and I know that it's not going nowhere between me and the paper. Right. Also, I love it to write poems. I'm good with my words, with my rhymes, and give me a topic, I could like go on with paragraph after paragraph until it turned into a long sentence to a long book. Like, I love writing. It's just a habit that I like. And I like expressing myself on paper because, like I said, I like to keep things inside.
So we know in the entertainment industry, there's kind of like a negative stigma about, you know, others writing for you. I know obviously you write for yourself. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about getting raps written for you? Have you before? You know, tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, of course I write for myself, and I don't take it no way, you know, because you never know what someone can write that can be inspiring to people that you may not talk about in your rhymes or you may not write about. We don't know everything, right. So I will always take that in consideration, allowing someone to write for me. I don't have a problem with that because, you know, some people can relate a little more to fans, or, you know, they may be able to say it in a certain way without being so blunt about it. So I would take, because you can learn from it as well. I'll always definitely take that into consideration.
Awesome. Good. Yeah, that's definitely, you know, I think it's a beautiful thing. So
It is.
you can allow other people to kind of express too. So yeah. So tell us a little bit about your daily routine. Who are you outside of music? Who are you outside of this Miami rapper that everyone knows?
Okay, well, Diamond Doll, she's a alternate hustler, like, and she does not give up. So, you know, I'm a mother as well. So my daily routine is like, when I get up in the morning, I work out for one. After I work out, I go ahead and get my day started with running errands, or I try to get my stuff together because I do hair as well during the day. I bartend at night. I'm also a mother, and I'm an artist. So I'm juggling all around the place, you know. You got to have more than one hustle. How you gonna make some money if this don't work out? You always got to have plan A, B, C, D, and on.
Right. Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about that. For, you know, a lot of us are out here hustling. A lot of men and women are out here, you know, they have something that they love, but obviously it doesn't come into play because you have to make sure that you can provide for yourself. What would you say to them, those hustlers out there who are on the same thing as you, who have something that they want to be doing, but they have to juggle all kinds of other incomes?
Okay, for one, you got to focus on one thing. You can't try to do a million things at one time because nothing is going to balance out. You have to focus on one. Now, if that don't work out, then you go to the second plan and third plan. But you got to give yourself time to let it elevate. Sometimes it take a little longer, but at the end, it'll pay off. And as those is like trying to accomplish something, persistence is everything. You have to be persistent. You can't do it and then stop. You can never give up because how you going to achieve anything or get anywhere, you know? We have a long life out here and life is beautiful and there's a million things we could do, but we can't do everything at one time. We're only one person. So as long as you stay persistent and stay dedicated and loyal to what you're doing, if it don't work out the first or the second or the third, hey, you can always try the fourth. But you have to stay persistent. You have to give it time. Nothing happens overnight. And I realized that with my career, no matter how I've been trying to do this, it's not going to happen overnight. And then with the whole COVID situation, with the COVID-19, I understand that things happen. You know, it's for the better sometimes. You can't rush it. So as time go on, I'm learning to deal with that and still continue my goals. I don't let nothing get in my way. And you can't let anything get in your way, you know, negativity. Forget what people say. It's what you want at the end of the day. It's your life. Create it and live it.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. It's very, very, very true. So walk us through, Diamond Doll. What is a day for you like? Before we get deeper into the music, what is a daily routine for Diamond Doll?
Like I say, I wake up in the morning, I work out. Then I go home, get dressed, have me a little breakfast, a little tea. And then from there, I'm running my errands, and then I go straight to my shop, depending on how my clientele is, because I'm a hairstylist. And I have a good, decent clientele. I'm there till probably like 7, then from there, or 5, and then from there, I'll either go to the studio, or either I'm going to my night job, which is the bartender. And if I'm not going to the bartender, or I'm not going to the studio and record, I'm going home with my daughter.
So let's jump into your music. You said that you started your music at the age of 12. Who are a few inspirations for you whenever you did start? Who are a few people that said, oh my gosh, I want to be like them. I want to do what they do? Nicki
Minaj, she's one of them. And her struggle from, you know, working with certain people until one day she was like, I got to move to Atlanta. I got to go. I'm putting everything in my car. Whatever don't fit, don't stay. And from there, she kept going on and kept going on until she's at where she's at right now. And she's one of them that I look up to as well. Trina, Lil Wayne, the baby, like a lot of artists I look up to now and then because it's their struggle, their fight to, you know, to get to the next level, to do what they want to do. They didn't give up. And no matter if they was rich or poor, because everybody's not rich in the industry. And a lot of people everybody's not always poor, but it's the fight in you that's going to help you get to the next level. And that's what I seen in Nicki, that's Nicki Minaj, that's what I seen in Lil Wayne, you know. he was like the only boy out of Hot Boys that stayed in school and graduated. But no matter what, even though school can be a little tough and a little sidetracking, he stayed focused in school. He didn't give that up. He got his diploma and he still continued with rap. So he did school and he did rap. So no matter what we do, we can still do it if we really want it.
Right.
So that helped me. You know, there's a few artists out there that I look to as well, but it's the fight in artists that I see, that they keep going. They don't let nothing get in their way no matter what they have going on.
Yeah.
That's somebody, like, that's people that really, really want it, and I'm like that. No matter all the 100 things I gotta do, like the 100 million things that I have to do, and sometimes it's not enough hours in the day to complete everything, but guess what? I'm still gonna go home and listen to my lyrics, I'm still gonna go and record, I'm still gonna write, I'm not gonna let nothing get in my way.
Awesome, awesome. So tell us a little bit about the name, Diamond Doll. Where did that come from? How did that come about?
Diamond is my middle name. And coming up as a child, you know, I always got, she looked like a doll. So just, the doll just grew on me as coming up, so.
Were there any other names that you kind of juggled with, or was that just instant?
Yeah, China, because I'm Cuban, but China for short. So, and people say I look like a China doll. People say I look like a diamond doll. The doll just grew on me.
Yeah. So who are some of your favorite artists outside of music, I guess? I know that we saw one of your latest songs, Dwayne Wade, that went viral. Tell us a little bit about that. Is he one of your, one person that you look up to?
Yes, he's an athlete. He's my favorite athlete at that. And I look up to him because when he's on the court, he's a beast. Like, he don't play with that ball and how he be juggling. Like, and I feel like that's how I am when I deal with, you know, obstacles in life. I don't let nothing get in my way. I keep juggling around that because I have something that I'm trying to accomplish. And he did a lot for our city, you know. Like, Miami, we were good for the Heat, but we wasn't as good as we were when Dwayne Wade joined the team and took us, you know, to the championship and got us our rings. He basically made a staple for Miami, for Florida, period, because there's no other team that was like that in the South but Miami Heat. And he let us be noticed, you know. Against the big boys out there, he let us be noticed.
So we saw that video of him rapping your music and enjoying it and vibing with it. How did that feel for you? You know, somebody that looks up to him and you made the song about him and he's enjoying it and singing it. How does that feel in that moment?
To be honest with you, it made me feel like so excited all over, like as if I won a championship, just for him to acknowledge my music, because I didn't make a phone call and say, Dwayne Wade, I'm making a song for you. That didn't happen. I did it because I wanted to do it because that's my favorite athlete and I love my city and I like Miami Heat, I like the team. So when I did the song and I seen that he acknowledged it without me, like, not, you know, reaching out to him or nothing like that, that made me feel like a giant. Yeah. And that made me feel more comfortable, like, he acknowledged your song? Girl, you know you gotta keep going, because there's something out there better, you know? And to me, I felt like that was the door opening for me.
That's amazing. So this new year, we're in February right now, so you know, it's new and it's fresh. Who are some artists this year that you hope to bring into some of your music, maybe as features? Who are some that you want to work with this year?
Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, of course, Nicki. I love Eminem. I definitely want to track with him because I know that he's gonna slaughter everything. He gonna really make the way for me. Lil Wayne, I love Lil Wayne. I like Wild Boy. Of course, I like Flo Rida. I would love to do a song with him. 6 Doors Down. I would love to do, like, get into my little rock and roll, because I love all type of music. I'm not really picky. I listen to everything. I don't like this and that. No, I listen to everything because you never know what song has a message. Yeah. And I'm always about paying attention and reading, you know? So I don't really pick. I don't have, like, only listen to R&B. No, I listen to everything.
So speaking of message, I guess we can tap into that. What would be a message from you to young ladies that look up to you and see you and want to be like you? What would be a message that you would send to them?
That you do not have to sell your body and do all type of crazy, dangerous things to get where you want to go. You don't have to settle for less either. So if you just keep persistent, somebody's watching, you know, and God is always looking over us. And you go hard at what you want, You don't have to strip, you don't have to sell your body, sell your soul, you don't have to do none of that. But if you stay focused and you work hard and continue to stay loyal to what you really want, everything work out.
Now let's rock out to Diamond Doll's D-Wade remix, Miami Heat.
DJ Ariel, we back like we never left. I ball like I'm greasy to death. Trina, Diamond Dog, come on, let's ball, ball, ball.
Jet lag G5 over locker. Call her quarantine, bet they can't stop her. Head knocker, showstopper. Hit it on the backboard, watch her roll in proper. Air Jordans, checks like Nike. I'm yelling Jimmy Butler, not a ops getting feisty. Yeah, these birds wanna fight me. You the side chick, but he label me the trophy. All on them, make a scene, you gon' need to bring all of them. Champion, see the ring, I got 3 of them. Jump shot, Hennessy, 305, baby. You feel that heat, baby? Yeah, shots when I'm walking. I don't do no talking, I came for the crown. This is equal talking. Heroes in this town. I'm white chalking and stopping everything moving. Body bag coughing. Big body. Yeah. New money. Want some for me? Baby, move for me. New this. New that. New everything. New money. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat, baby. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat, baby. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat, baby. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat. Swish. I'm ballin' on these bums. 3-pointers, alley hoops, ice froze wrists. I got haters in the huddle like I'm Jay-Z. Can't knock the hustle. Yeah, and it ain't hard to find me. Can't miss all this that's behind me. I've been stunting them old hits, it's nothing. Been ducking and dodging them that you cuffing. Heavy go and heavy rotation. Biting Piranha Resorts vacations. Private dinners in undisclosed locations. Double back twice and the still hating. New money, new bag, new safe. New grind while I'm running through the safe. New set of wheels, new black rate. Same MVP, D-Wade. Big body, new money. Want some for me? Baby, move for me. New this, new that, new everything. New money. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat, baby. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat, baby. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat, baby. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat.
At the bookie, 20 grand on the money line. Can't lose the hero on the top side. Swish. Kiss the ring on the dawn. Miami Heat tatted on my arm. 305 where I'm born. Extra butter on the corn, the 7-5 sitting like a fawn. It's getting heated, the crowd getting wild from the bleachers. It's time to write the champion speeches. Tell whoever bring it on, we don't see them. Another trophy for the crib, thank Jesus. We been the realest and you know it's Miami Heat. My God, no, we need a Pat Riley week. 50 grand on the table, up and live. I ain't catch a flight, boy, I'm really from the crib. Can't forget the OG, you dig. Get from rhyming, you ain't with the heat.
Big body, new money. Want some for me? Baby, move for me. New this, new that, new everything. New money. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat, baby. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat, baby. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat, baby. Gotta bring the city back. It's the heat.